Thanks for this question. You have an indoor session with very little light, and now you're worried about having enough light during your session. So I saw that you have a 50 1.8 and you just ordered your flash. So let's go over some tips to help create more of this natural light with the flash and the setup that you do have. Here are the steps that I would do to create a more natural light for my photos. So first thing is to turn off any overhead light. Now that you have all of the overhead lightings turned off, you are going to make sure that your aperture stays at 1.8. And then you're going to decrease your shutter speed below 1/200th of a second, because if you're using flash, a flash freezes motion. Decreasing your shutter speed, shooting wide open, using a flash is going to help reduce the noise because you're not going to have to crank up your ISO as much. The next tip to creating more natural light photos using your flash is to bounce your flash. So bouncing your flash, you want to aim your flash at a window. So here's a bed, family's here, windows here. So I have the window right here, and I'm going to use the window to act as a big diffuser, creating a more natural light photo. One important tip too is if you really don't like grain in your photos, I don't mind the grain, but if you don't like the grain, then you're gonna make sure to keep your ISO low at 100 or as low as you can, and going to increase your flash power. So depending on your settings on your camera and taking that test shot, if it's still too dark with your ISO down and you still have enough flash power, increase your flash power, but then again, keeping that ISO down to decrease the amount of grain on your photos. And if you don't have a window nearby, try to use a room that has a window, or just try to use a room with white walls. All right, I hope that helped. Let me know if you have any more questions and follow along for more.